Hi Aquarius, this is going to be your reading for the next 7 days, your 7-day forecast. It's good primarily for Sun, Rising, Moon, Venus, or Mercury placement of Aquarius in tropical astrology, but it could resonate anywhere where you significantly have an Aquarius placement in your chart. It is a general message though, it's not a personal reading, so it might not hit it for everyone that watches. Check your other placements here on this channel too, Aquarius. Any other part of your natal chart, you could find messages that you need there as well. If you want to book a private reading with me, the link to my website is down in the description below. If you're new, welcome to Soma, Chandra, Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Right now it's Soma, Chandra, Aquarius, my favorite air sign. Happy birthday, Aquarius. Happy solar return. I'm really loving your energy. I have a Black Moon Lilith placement in Aquarius. So Aquarian traits for me are things that I suppress that need to be let out. So I have a special love for you guys. It's like, oh, now I know why I always want to be Aquarius, because I hide my own Aquarian traits. Show me the way, Aquarius, please. Just wanted to give you guys a little bit of background for why I like Aquarius so much. I think you guys are amazing. So let's get into it. Aquarius, I definitely see that moving into the next 7 days, you're going to be thinking a lot about resources, what you bring to the table, what makes you special, what makes you you. And I think that there has been an energy around you and a person around you in particular. I got a king in your environment, that this person may have been a romantic partner, but it could be a friend, family member, or a boss. I see a money exchange between yourself and this person at one point. And now people, I think in your life, this one person in particular, and maybe a lot of people, are really going to see just how special your point of view and your skill set was to them, but it might be a little, like too little too late. Because I see a need to save money. Some of you, up until very recently, may have been giving a lot to a person or a situation. I kind of get the feeling that it was work, where you just weren't being paid enough or recognized or given enough. And people are seeing that for what it really is now. Your astrology activations are Mars, Uranus, and Neptune. What is your Neptune placement, your Uranus placement, your Mars placement, and your South Node? All of those traits and aspects about you and what house they fall in are going to be in play this week. When Mars came out, I can see that you really need to defend yourself right now. You're in a fighting spirit. Move forward and defend yourself. You won't be backing down from any fights. You're going to stick to your moral convictions this week. Also, your planet, Uranus, radically change, and Neptune, dream and transcend, South Node, destined to release. I can see, Aquarius, that you have decided to make some radical changes and you want to step more into focusing on your own dreams, knowing that everything that glitters isn't gold, that glamour is an illusion, and that your dreams deserve to come true, but that you will have to release some things and leave some things behind. These South Node traits are overdeveloped traits in your chart and in your design that can be easily fallen back upon. But something will need to change and you will need to fight for something. So you'll have these South Node traits to fall back on, but don't be afraid to fight and make changes. And if you don't, your dreams won't come true. There is something or someone you're destined to release as well. What your animal totems are, I only wanted one. I got 4. Actually, I got 5. I looked at the bottom of the deck and I was like, okay, well, they are embodying all of these things. Camel, mouse, starfish, and zebra. Starfish and zebra are interesting. They come with some hefty shadow traits too. Starfish is something that is incredibly sensitive. Their entire body is a tongue. Like, they feel everything. They're very sensitive. They are also picked up and thrown back into the ocean a lot. They're special. There's something special about them. People will be very drawn to you right now, Aquarius, and how special you are. But starfish reminds us to look within and look for qualities deeper inside a person. You may feel pressured right now, socially in particular. You may feel as though people are only looking at the surface. Some of you, starfish is often blessed with quite a bit of physical beauty. And it needs to constantly be reminded that, hey, there's more to you than what's on the surface. Remember your own emotions. Allow yourself to feel your own sensitivity. Do not let people just toss you back in the ocean after they've manhandled you. And remember that there is more to you than what's on the surface. Zebra is also very unique and very special. I was like, that's Aquarius all day long, the zebra. No two are alike. What do your stripes say about you? I also just saw something about tribes and colors, wearing colors, representing. Some of you will be representing. Some of you will be doing branding this week. Watch out for feeling pouty when you don't get attention. I feel as though some of you this week feel like you need a lot of attention and that you deserve it. Just watch out for getting too much and then feeling used. But I see you bringing a lot of special, unique qualities to the table, almost quirky. You'll get a lot of attention. With Camel and Mouse, you are in it for the long haul. You have a lot of sustainable, wise, sweet, giving energy. You will also be very, very good with details this week. Watch out for feeling skittish. Make sure that, it's great if you want to make your to-do lists and focus on your details. Don't drive everybody else crazy. They're not going to be as good at details and organization this week. Watch out for a fidgety, skittish energy. Just allow your ability to focus your attention on details and getting things done in a positive way. But I feel like you're going to feel really special this week. I do feel like a part of you feels a little nervous, like you're going to be used for the wrong reasons, though. Just wait to respond to those who see how sustainable your energy is, how dependable you are, and how special you are. I also see with Hummingbird, you are going to bypass a lot of dung piles this week. You are going to try new things. You may be about to start a long journey of some kind in your life. I also think that you will try many different things. You will feel very experimental. You're going to go from flower to flower. I see you doing a lot of pollinating in your own life, tending to things as well, moving very quickly, very magical energy surrounding you, but needing to fight for something. They wanted me to pull out a relationship oracle deck. This could apply to a romantic partner. I kind of feel like this is business, though. I feel like this is a boss or something that took you for granted. Interference, secret admirer, farewell, fool's gold, lip service is at the bottom of the deck. If you haven't already, Aquarius, this week, you're going to be able to look around at any relationship in your life that it was just lip service. They didn't put their money where their mouth was, quite literally. Some of you will be recovering from something financially. You may have given a person in your life or just any type of relationship a lot of your time, and you didn't get what you wanted out of it. You're looking for something new now. Your cards look good in the environment, but it was fool's gold. It was lip service. If anybody comes in your life and says something to you, make them freaking prove it with action. Make them sign the dotted line. I think that there was interference in relationships in general, and someone suppressed their feelings. You will say goodbye to this because it was bullshit. It was bullshit. I do see eye of the beholder underneath that. Someone made you believe something that might not have been true about yourself or about them. But the person or the energy around you coming towards you is a King of Cups. They could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. They don't have to be that sign, though, or have that in their chart. They may just be very emotional right now. And they have a lot of deep emotion. They have a lot of control over emotion as well. The way they feel about you right now, Aquarius, is the Hangman. They're hung up. They're in a situation they're not comfortable with, and now they're seeing something from a different point of view. They see you as the Queen of Swords. That's right. I know they do. What you need to know is the Ten of Wands, and the final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. This may be surrounding work or details. I just heard something about real estate and travel as well. So the reason for the reading and a person coming towards you is the King of Cups. Clarifying the King of Cups is the Seven of Wands, the Tower, and Death. Something ended here. Something radical has changed. Out of the ashes, the phoenix will rise. I think that this person did not see this coming with the Seven of Wands. Whoa. You may have suddenly ended a contract with this person. You will this week, or you did very recently in some way. It shocked them. They also might have not wanted to open up to you about the details. They may be hiding some kind of transformation that they're going through. Sure looks like Scorpio energy to me. But the way they're feeling about you at this time, Aquarius, is the Hangman. Whoa. They're taking a minute. They're going to surrender and see something from a different point of view. Clarifying this is the Two of Cups, the Hierophant of Taurus, and the Chariot of Cancer. Do you work with this person? Do you travel for them? Is this about working in the office versus working remotely from home? They're definitely seeing that you were committed. They're definitely seeing that you'll move on and say, watch me drive away, dude. Or that I'm driven to succeed. They could talk to you. A meeting of the minds and the hearts with you. That there could have been a strong commitment here. That even though you're freedom loving and very... Aquarians, sometimes people think they're not committed people because they like change. They like to break glass ceilings. They like to constantly improve. You're the heralds of like technological advancement and rebellion, but that is usually for a collective good, a creative good, and a communal good. And I think that they're realizing that you were driven towards helping the collective and the greater good, and that you really came from the heart too, despite how independent and individual and unique you are. I think they feel like they need you. They're going to talk to you too, Aquarius, because they see you as the Queen of Swords. You may have given them really good advice. You always told them what like it was. This is how it is. This is the solution. Everybody comes to the Queen or King of Swords for strategy and solution, right? Really stood up for yourself, protects what's important, will directly communicate as well. Very smart. Clarifying this is the Three of Pentacles, the King of Cups again, and the Eight of Wands. This person is realizing how cooperative that you were. They have a deep affection for you as well with the King of Cups. This person may have an emotionally manipulative side at times. They may communicate with you via text. They may be kind of stuck. They may be kind of, I'm hearing a second story now. This is a little different, very different actually. They may be going through a massive ending and it's difficult for them to get through that. They have to pause. They do want to move towards you. But I also, again, initially heard a message of someone's now realizing how committed you were and what your worth is after the fact. It's one or the other, okay? One or the other, maybe a little bit of both. Here's what you need to know or your advice. I think this is what you need to know. The Ten of Wands, someone is really burdened to the point where they can barely make it. They're struggling to make it on their own here. Clarifying this is the Ten of Wands, again, the World and the Five of Pentacles. Does someone need to move? Someone may need to move. They're so close to being able to finish a cycle out. Some of you know that you need to move. You may need to move away from family. This King of Cups may not want you to go. It will be difficult because you may barely have enough to make it, Aquarius, or this person doesn't have enough. I get the sense that for some of you, this was a boss that didn't pay you your worth. Yeah, clarifying everything. Well, the final outcome is the Eight of Pentacles. There's that mouse energy, looking at the details, working. I feel like this is you and this is about work. Clarifying it is the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, and the Moon. You want more. You dream of more, Aquarius. You're almost bored with what you're doing right now. And this person is going through their BS, either trying to get to you or they're realizing how cooperative and great you were after the fact. This person's cards further out, only 4 came out. The Nine of Wands, they're barely hanging in. Their life is a battlefield. The Five of Pentacles, they have a lacking mindset. They may not have enough to make it right now. The Five of Wands, a lot of tension, maybe too many people involved. And the Six of Pentacles. Does this person give unnecessarily to other people? This person may struggle to have a backbone. This person may want or need help or give help to other people at the expense of themselves. You might have tried to give them advice about this. Because I got the Five of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, here's the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Nine of Wands in reverse. Someone is just kind of giving up here. Someone in your environment, I don't think this is you, Aquarius. This is like, well, it could be like, I'm tired of defending myself all the time here, but I see someone moving their goalpost all the time, being maybe even a pushover to a degree. But for whatever, I just heard they were a pushover with everyone else in their life but you. And you were like, that's bullshit. I've had none of it. They wouldn't give you what they wanted. Now you have to save. Now you have to compensate for being in a situation for so long where you weren't getting what you needed. Be realistic in your expectations, because if you want to get to the 9, you may be coming at it from a place of lack. You will need to save, but something has ended. There's a 10 of Swords here. Someone's been through something difficult. Could have been a painful ending between the two of you, or someone is going through something like that. But you are moving on to something new. I was like, okay, well, their cards look brilliant. I clarified it too. I have the Page of Wands for you, the Ace of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. There's the hummingbird. Wow, are you ready for adventure? You're coming into your season feeling very passionate with a lot of energy, very rebellious. I'm open to trying anything. Some of you have Aries in your chart. I'll go first. I'll try that. Let's move on to something new. You'll have a lot of fast-paced, fiery energy. And with the 7 of Cups here, you haven't quite made a choice about what lights you up. You're going to look for it. You're just going to go for it here. I see you trying new things at the end of the month and moving into February. And I'm like, well, what are they looking for? The Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. I think you're wanting to settle down into a nice predictable pace and put work into something. It looks like a job. Yeah. A part of you thinks you should move and move far away, but a part of you is like, I kind of don't want to step outside of my zip code, my state, or my comfort zone. Okay, that's fine. Just make sure I can see what you're looking for here, Aquarius. You're looking for something sustainable that you can put work into that's actually going to go somewhere, but you're not afraid to try new things. You're definitely not. You have a lot of passion and a lot of speed right now. This person may be interference. And there may be a quarrel over what's paid, what's owed. Let their money problems be their money problems. But I really heard strongly that this was a person that you may have lived with, worked for. You might have tried to give them good advice. They never really paid you what you were worth. They didn't think you would end everything, but you did. And they're seeing it all differently now. That's what it means to fight for what you want. You're not afraid of radical change. You definitely want to make your dreams come true. Make sure everybody sees you for your worth, inside and outside. Don't freak out about the details. Just make your to-do list and get your ducks in a row. You have really good, passionate energy that's also sustainable with Camel. Yeah, they're pulling back. They're saying stop. All right, Aquarius, that's your reading for the next 7 days. I hope it resonates, and if it does, I hope it helps. You can always book a private reading with me if you want to work with me personally. The link to my website is down in the description below this video. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Aqua Gang. Take care. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.